Welcome everyone to Organic 2 Lab. The platform that we need is Beyond Labs. In order to subscribe in Beyond Labs, there is a link on eCampus. Just go ahead and access that. Access the purchase. And then the package that we need is this package that has organic chemistry in it. After you purchase the package, you're going to go ahead and log in to Beyond Labs. Then you are going to hit on the groups icon. There is an invitation code that I sent you with the welcome email. So you're going to go ahead and join the group in there. You're going to see only, I believe, one group, which is the Organic Chemistry 2 group. If you see two groups, Organic 1 and Organic 2, because you were enrolled in Organic 1, just ignore the one, and that invitation code is going to be for the Organic 2. So you are going to hit on Organic 2, and then you're going to join the group in there. Copy paste the invitation code and hit done. This way you will join the Organic Lab 2 group and you will have access to the assignments. Now for the assignments, you are going to see the assignments for this week. And these are Lab 1 and Lab 2. Every week, I'm going to upload two new assignments. And those assignments, they are going to be active on Tuesday at 9 a.m. And they are going to be due a week after, which is going to be on Monday, 11:55 p.m. All the due dates, they are found in the syllabus. Every lab has two sections that you need to complete, the worksheet and the workbook. You can access the workbook from here. There's also another place that you can access the workbook from. I'll show you, but this is also where you can access your workbook. The worksheet you can find in this folder on eCampus. Now, Beyond Labs have their own worksheet. I don't want you to use their own worksheet. I want you to use the worksheet in this folder. And I've included a sample of how to fill that worksheet. So here, this is a sample how to answer this worksheet. The sample looks like this over here. This is the sample. You're going to start with your experiment title in there. There is a place for your name, I believe, in the actual worksheet. You're going to put that. And every single question, you're going to go ahead and answer that. In there, I've included an example of how I want you to answer. I don't want you to copy paste. I want you to answer using your own words in there, and please be as detailed as possible. When you are outlining the steps in there, when I ask you about the mechanism, please write the mechanism and show arrows. The mechanism does not mean a reaction. The mechanism means that how the reaction is happening. You need to show how bonds are broken and how bonds are formed in order to get to the product. If the mechanism requires X number of steps, you have to put them all in there. You're just going to go ahead and answer all of the questions in there. You will include a TLC data. You will include a TLC data, and you will include your proton NMR spectrum, your FTIR, and your mass spec, and you're going to interpret each one of those. And I give you a sample of what you need to do when you are interpreting them. Fill that, and after you do this, you're going to upload that worksheet in a particular lab. So for example, if it's for lab 1, then you are going to download this thing over here. Just go ahead and fill it, and then go to lab number 1 and upload the file. There are several lab videos for Beyond Labs. And these are very important because they're going to show you how to work with the platform. They're going to show you how to do the synthesis, the TLC extraction, distillation, how to take spectroscopy, how to do crystallization. So please watch those. In there, these are the list of videos here. Watch each one of them. These are short videos. They are not long ones. You will have a lab procedure. Just go ahead and go into that lab procedure. Now, this lab procedure is a web-based, and it has the option to include the data in it, but I don't want you to do anything in here. Okay? You can type here, but I don't want you to do anything in here. Please leave all of these sections blank because I made the worksheet for you in order to put your data in. That will be easier for me to grade. So once you go into the procedure, it's going to look like that. It's going to give you the target compound. You are responsible to figure out the reagents that you're going to mix together with the solvent in order to get this product. And you're going to document the method that you used in order to get this product in here. When you are working with this, with any experiment, please have your worksheet next to you so that you can go ahead and write down every single step in there that you are working with. So in order to access the platform, you can access it from here because this is a web-based procedure. So it tells you to start the activity, click this link. So go ahead to click it and it's going to take you straight to the platform. So the lab is going to open here, use. Since we are working with alcohol oxidation, it's going to open up the alcohol oxidation together with all the chemicals that you can use for the alcohol oxidation. The Beyond Labs videos that I posted, they walk you step by step on how to do the synthesis and how to do the reaction. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip that part. But the lab book this is the one that I'm talking about in here. And every time you're doing a reaction, you are going to collect a TLC. And the TLC is going to be before you start the reaction, after 5 minutes of the reaction, and at the end of the reaction. Again, the videos will walk you through how to do this. And every time you collect a TLC, you are going to save it. And all what you need to do is just go ahead and hit save. So you collect the TLC, it's going to open up a TLC window. You're just going to save it. Once you save it, you're going to see it in the platform. So something like this, you're going to see it over here. Now for the worksheet to answer the questions, what I want you to do is copy all of these analysis images to the worksheet. And the way that you do this is simply go ahead and do copy image. You can either do save image or copy image. So copy the image. This is why I've included the Word file so that you can copy it straight to the Word file. You can do this with the TLC. You can do it with the FTIR, and you can do it with the mass spec and the proton NMR. So you can copy all of those in there. And this is going to be how your workbook is going to look like. For every single experiment, you are going to take 3 TLCs. You are going to take the proton NMR spectrum, the FTIR spectrum, and the mass spectrum. And you're going to save them all to your workbook. For the spectroscopy section, you will interpret your proton NMR. I've included in the sample worksheet how to interpret the proton NMR. You will be doing integration for every single peak to determine how many hydrogens corresponds to every single peak. So as I said, for all of these spectroscopy graphs, all what you need to do is just save them to your workbook, and from the workbook, go ahead and copy the image. Do not copy the image while they are outside the workbook because you are going to lose the scale in there. So you are going to copy it to the worksheet without the scale. So I won't be able to read it. Please go over the syllabus for the lab. We will have 3 quizzes, and the dates when they are available is set over here. And I'm giving you a week for these quizzes to be finished. And these quizzes are going to be on Beyond Labs. And these quizzes are going to replace the final exam. So there will be no final exam in this course. Instead, there are 3 quizzes in there, and the quizzes are 30%. The quizzes are going to be like your experiments that you're doing. So I'm going to give you a targeted compound, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you to make it, synthesize it, and then fill the worksheet. If you are working your experiment in the lab and the experiment did not give you a product, this means that there is something that you are doing wrong. So let me know ASAP and I'll go over your procedure to see what you are doing wrong. Do not submit your lab report saying that you did not get the right product. If you do this, then you're going to get a 0 on your lab. Let me know and I'll go teams with you and I'll help you as much as I can.